supposed to be 11. Okay, go live. Let me see. And it looks like some sites are having technical difficulties. Okay.
We can blame it on that. It's okay. We can blame it on that.
But I believe we're live. Let me make sure. Okay. Hey, it's Kat Ramirez. I am CEO and founder of Advertise. We help businesses stand out and grow. And I have a special guest. Yes, we are live. I see myself. We are live. Awesome. I have a special guest, Chris Boom Thomas, who has created an awesome movement. And it's exciting. And I'm so glad to have him as a guest because I'm all about good news. And
I see that. You smile all the time. She smiles all the time, guys. Even before we did this, we went live. She smiles all the time.
I'm gonna let Chris take over because I'm just gonna pop up the TikTok really quick, right, to set the stage for you. Okay.
Sure.
So your movement is the Good News Now, right?
Yes. And since its birth on April 1st, it started what, 3 weeks ago? Is it about? Not even. It's turned into the Good Now Network. And the goodnow.org, which we have Good News Now. We have we're talking to somebody right now from a CBS correspondent for a sports correspondent that's going to jump in and do sports. We have Sean Whalen, the famous horror actor. He's doing good movies now. We have some really cool people involved in good music now, and it's wild. It's wild. We shout out John Krasinski. I hope he sees this on the internet.
Yeah, no kidding.
This was all birthed really from John Krasinski. And since April 1st, we've organically, and when I say organically, I thought about buying 1,000 Instagram followers to make it catch up and look like we were doing right, because it was blowing. We are now over 3 million video views and 111,000 followers. And over 500,000 likes, and it's wild. But it's turned into this movement and this network now. Almighty Network, shout out my networks. We have over 460 members in there, and it's just perpetuated this thing. I mean, if anybody's seen what Some Good News John Krasinski's doing, that was our.
I have shown his videos, so if anybody follows me, they have seen it.
Your audience and your show, by the way, is just phenomenal. I love how your camera's just green screened.
Yeah, that was my soda pop green screen.
I'd be willing to wait. Hold up. Mountain Dew?
No, this is sparkling water. I can't show it.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say Mountain Dew would be the green. That's
green. Mm-hmm.
But I was excited to be here regardless. I heard your fans, your followers, your supporters, your connections here, especially on LinkedIn, are phenomenal. Your show's really great. She's always smiling, so I appreciate it. This is great. And it's all for a good minute. You might see my cat jump in the screen here in a minute. Hey, buddy, how are you? You want to say hi?
Awesome.
Let's say hi. This is Oliver.
Oh, look at Oliver. So, okay, Chris, so let's do the nuts to bolts here. When did you start this movement? When did you start the Good News Now?
April 1st.
Okay.
It was so. I've worked in the live stream world for a minute, and I got to represent and work with and work under a lot of really, really talented people. I always say that my talent is my true talent is that I'm lucky enough to be able to work with talented people that are nice enough to work with me. And for that, you talk about like Tony Robbins says a lot, Simon Sinek, I provide that value, and I've just built up this incredible team over the years of people that I just don't bring in on bad projects. I just protect them. I know I know, I mean, like, because I'm also a musician. Hey, shout out Pages and Poets. Check out Pages and Poets. And our music's going to be on TikTok now soon too. If anybody wants your music on TikTok, by the way, Beat Chain is fantastic. I'm not sponsored. They're not paying me. They're just fantastic. Beatchain.com. You can get
what is that?
You can get your these. So with music, I there's Amuse.io, as a musician, you can get your music up there for free on all the platforms. Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, Deezer, everything, Tidal,
Yep.
YouTube, right? For free. 1 bazillion% free. And then there's premium plans, but like that thing is free. And now there's a lot of things that kind of came out of that, like BeatChain. And now they're one of the companies that will help you get the music on TikTok. So we like to we're very protective of this thing that we've built, because there's a lot of people who want to like partner on, and there's a lot of people that make masks and stuff, and we'll be like, hey, sell our masks for us. And I'm like, do you know what I mean? You have to protect something like this and realize it's not about us or me. It's not about me. It's a bigger thing, right?
Yeah.
And we're just trying to leverage it. And any partnerships we do make, anything we're trying to leverage it so that we can ultimately raise money and awareness for good people, good things. And no, but I'm not trying to make any money off this. We're not trying to make money off this. Everybody involved is really blessed. We're all, So it's like, we thought as creators, I don't know how to make a mask. I don't know how to make a mask, right? I don't know how to do anything really outside of this stuff that I've been doing. I feel like I've been preparing for this for a long time, because I've been working from home doing this anyway, right? But so I said to myself, how can we leverage what we have?
Yeah.
So Elon Musk converted all his factories into things to make things for this, right? Yep. So I converted all of my social media and anything I have to good news, on top of like Pages and Poets, Boom the Box, Prism Live LLC, all that stuff. And we created the Good News Now Network, Good News Now, and it just turned into this thing. So I'm sorry to the people that keep saying, please post your content in one place. I apologize. I respectfully decline, but I apologize, because
what do you mean?
I just think, because a lot of people are like, I'm seeing the same thing, and I'm like, good. If you're maybe not seeing the stuff that's scaring people right now, do you know what I mean? There's a lot of kids scared that are just seeing all this social media and stuff,
Yeah.
There's a lot of people just scared, and I started my experiment with TikTok off a Trump comedy page. But it was just like things that were funny that Trump said. I'm not taking that thing. I'm not right. I'm not siding it. Whatever.
Right.
I've worked in radio. Don't ever talk about religion. Don't ever talk about politics. Right.
Yep.
But so then this happened, and I went, I don't even want to look. I don't want to look for that stuff anymore. I just want to do good stuff. I want to find good stuff, and it feels so good. When I tell you the joy and enrichment this has brought to my life,
yeah,
do you know what I mean? Your poor DMs see it all day, because I can't stop talking about it. My friends here. God, I'm so sorry. A lot of people have to hear about it. That dog is so happy right now. Like, I mean, like, everybody's into this. Everybody's having the best time.
Right. Well, I think it's awesome, and so the whole point of it is you're asking people to submit their good story to you, right?
Right.
So that you can have your platform of massive audience.
What I know, I mean, I'm a very analytical person. My girlfriend is a senior analyst for a firm, and it's just there, right? So I was thinking, how can we leverage this, right? And I think the natural thing, and I see this a lot, people like I took the memeing culture of things, right? And there's different sides of YouTube, and there's general, there's stuff that you can reuse, and there's stuff that you can't, right? If you understand, like, fair use and all this stuff, whatever, right?
Yep.
So, the God bless John Krasinski, because he laughs about it now too on his episodes. He goes like, they just did a Batman Lego thing and whatever, and he's like, the copyright infringement, that's all for some good news, because the copyright infringement that we got on that alone, right? But who's going to come at the throat of somebody spreading? AT&T got behind him and went like, we're going to give free, right? It's inspired. And I say all the time, and he and John Krasinski and Some Good News have come into our comments and thanked us for resharing the stuff and stuff, because we're not trying to claim And that's the thing, like people get into our games like, how do you do this? And then you see them trying to be John Krasinski and pretend and make people think they're John Krasinski. We're
Right.
sharing stories from all over. We just happen to perpetuate it off the leverage originally of the John Krasinski thing. And we memed it. And we memed it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we took that meme culture and we turned it into something good. And then we went, guys, we're not trying to compete with anybody. If you have the thing too and you want to do it, we'll teach you. Come into our community. I'll tell you everything I know about TikTok. Right, I'm a nut about trend systematic and market analysis. I just go, right. It's just like my video game. So y'all play Call of Duty and I do this. But if you want it and it's a good thing, come on in and we'll all do it a lot louder and a lot more, and then we'll just flood the feeds. Here's my true inspiration. I hope this kid sees this one day.
Okay.
And this is why I won't ever stop doing what I'm doing. Pages and Poets in Baltimore. There was this kid, his name's Ant, right? He's an artist. And when I say he's an artist, whew. So on Facebook, we were just, and our Facebook rocks him. He made a meme, right? It was really funny. We were on 98 Rock, and we were trying to get played more. So we're like, all right, cool, make a meme, right? And then like he made another meme. And if you search Pages and Poets on Google, guys, you're just gonna find I find new ones all the time. This man said, because people started going, all right, man, enough of the memes. And we went, it's working. Keep going. Right? And then they went, bro, make them stop. And I went, give them access to our account. And I went, bro, don't ever stop. Don't ever stop. Because the worst thing could be if they're not asking you to stop or they're not. It's like mailing lists. People say all the time, right? Oh, no, people aren't clicking through and whatever. Are they unsubscribing? Because you're still billboarding and these people aren't stopping. Like they can go and be like unsubscribe, but they're not for some reason. They've subscribed to you.
Right.
So like you're billboarding and that obnoxiousness thing is how I've kind of like got everything. That's how I got LinkedIn Live access to thing. That's how I got RTMP access from LiveStar. And I was like, I just want to run games, but you don't have RTMP access. Can I have it? And they're like, we don't do that. And I'm like, all right. So I would email the CEO like every day the top 10 reasons why he should give me RTMP access because it would make it better, right? I was the only person that ever had RTMP access on that platform. Gang Games was awesome. They're coming back right now. LiveStar is coming back. And I'm like, let me get in there. Let's go. So, but like it's that thing. It's just a game to me. It's all a game. But if we can do a game for good, I like people that smile. That's why I'm here. Because you're doing good things, you know?
Well, I mean, I think it's great. I can feel your passion. I know your passion because you send messages to me almost every day. But Chris, some people don't know what TikTok is. So you might want to explain that.
And let me say, the battle, I don't know if there's Star Wars fans here, but I equate the battle of like the Republic and that whole thing, whatever, right? To TikTok, and so TikTok came up from Musical.ly, right? So it was kid based, right? But now it's the #1 privately owned, most valued privately owned company at $76 billion, I believe, and the #1 social media platform in the world in every country. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it's #1 in entertainment in the App Store. Okay.
Yep.
So if you have anything that you're trying to say to the world, especially right now, you can do it on TikTok.
But you gotta have a little bit of guts. You gotta have a little bit of guts.
Okay, but with that, all I can say further than that is know thyself and to thy own self be true. Okay? Because whatever you decide and whatever TikTok decides for you, I could go deep conspiracy theory on it. I really could. But I believe like TikTok is a government-owned subordinates program teaching us to respond and deliver the kind of content that we want or that they want. Because here's the thing, you got to watch the TikTok people. It's so funny how like people will go, I'm going to be this until they get that one viral video and then watch how that's all they do anymore. There's a bearded man right now that dresses in women's clothing and it's this new thing. He's got 3 million.
Yep. I saw that with a girl who is trying to be Ruth. from Ozark, and she puts the wig.
I've never seen it.
Oh, she's awesome, but she doesn't have a lot of followers. I think one of her episodes, she had a lot of, likes, and then she just kept going with it, but she doesn't get a lot of, I don't think Ozark is that popular yet,
But if it looks like something that's going to be. See, that was the thing. I got some good news, and John, the night it happened, because it hit my YouTube thing, and I went, I'd rather lean into this and some good, and I just picked up me. This is where I kind of like the difference between, and people message me a lot and go, why is my thing not working? And there's somebody that does, there's a couple of people that do similar things and whatever. And I got interviewed by the kid in the journalist class, and he did an interview in our DMs. It was really sweet. It was cool. And he was like, I've noticed a lot of people have, since you guys have done this, have had like more similar, and I'm like, we can't really take credit for that. We think John Krasinski did that genuinely. So, but within that, oh, there was a point there. Where were we? I do this a lot, by the way. I'm amazed it's the first time I've done it on this one.
We were talking about the girl who tried to play Ruth and Ozark, and I said, I don't think Ozark's that.
Right. So because it was safe. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Because it was safe, we were just the first ones there.
Yes.
And because we didn't take credit, this is the one thing I'll say about TikTok too, and this is give creator credit. It's not about it. Give creator credit. There's multiple reasons why it doesn't really even matter at the end of the day. But at the end of the day, you should be leveraging what you have to actually help that career. My goal is always, hey, let's get this person, this video, this movement, this idea more traction. And we're trying to get people landed on Ellen and stuff, because we want to leverage what we have. And this is my biggest goal. I think this is the most beautiful thing in the world, at least in this world right now. And so I saw this kid come in and he went, hey, guys, like my sister's in the hospital. I'm a kid. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to like I see my parents are trying to hold cool about it, and it's affecting them. So like I just want you guys to pray. And he didn't even ask for money. And then somebody in comments went, "What's your Cash App?" Oh, I'm getting chills right now. That kid had thousands in his Cash App the next day, and since then there's been a foundation built on the thing for the girl, and like that's. You can do these micros, right? And we can just find these good causes, right? And leverage 100,000, 1 million followers, whatever, right? And just go, guys, here's a Cash App. Drop $1. Everybody's getting your stimulus check. You know what Cash App you can get your stimulus check in there now too? They made a government deal, right? So we have the opportunity to leverage. And then I'm trying to partner with Cash App going, hey guys, you want to match some donations, right? Because they're giving away so much money right now anyway. Why not match some good causes? And we'll so guys, if you got a voice right now, you got to use that for the right stuff, because there's enough of the bad stuff, and that's an influencer. That's an influencer.
Yeah. Well, and it's funny because I talked about two things last week. I talked about one, their giving to charity is at an all-time high. Even for people that have lost jobs and everything, people are just giving. They're giving. They want to help someone else out, even if they are on a limited budget. So that is super awesome and great. And then
on that too. Oh no, go please. Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I've been predicting the fall of Facebook and the rise of Twitter for years now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like almost just like some conspiracy theory. But you look on a social thing right now with that, where you said the CEO of Twitter just donated like what 10-20% of what he owns towards this, right? Meanwhile, everybody hates Zuckerberg and what he's doing with Instagram, and the fact that influencers, everybody's moving away from it. Do you remember when Facebook made the switch from your page that you could create would go out to a general audience, and then it went only out to the people that followed, and the fall of so many good, right? So then people went Instagram, right? Now it's held by the same source and the same ideal. At the fall of that and the rise of Twitter, based off the idea that this man cares more. And I always say, man, if I had $1 billion, I'd give half away right now just because I know the natural ROI on that is my people will take care of me because there's that it's I got annoyed with Gary Vee. I'm kind of over him, but the a few things he did say because he's just said everything he's gonna say at this point to me. The micro, not the macro.
Yep.
The micro, not the macro. You
Yep.
know, and it's those little. If you get one person a day that genuinely, we have a couple people. Oh my God, this girl Alina. Shout out Alina. If you're, I'll make sure she sees this. I'll clip this. We're gonna clip this too and put this on some good stuff. We'll put this on thing. But Alina, I mean, I get 20 messages from her a day. We have some people in the community. They're just like, they can't bring us enough good stories. And guys, that's the most beautiful thing in the world is that we know this isn't about us and that we're not this is not, and we're not trying to get rich or famous off this. We're genuinely trying to go, how many can we get up to the point where we can perpetuate that little guys? If we get a verification, bam, then we can just go Cash App. Let's partner and let's just go Cash App in the thing, and we'll verify everything. We'll verify every dollar we give away on my cat. We have no. By the way, if you go to our, it's so funny. Our cat is we made an Instagram for our cat, and our cat, his Instagram is the link on our TikTok page.
Oh, that's too funny.
He's our CEO.
I love it. That's nice. I love it. That's awesome.
But can I just say this? We started because I figured a way to run my RTMP from, RTMP is RTMP code from Lula TV, which then you can now link in your TikTok live, your Instagram live, Live Me, Limit, all these other things, right? And then run it over to Restream.io, which we partnership with, shout out Restream, and then pop that RTMP out and then run it to Prism Live app, right? And then get people and we got the screen name Good on Prism Live app because they just started Good, right? Give that login to anybody that wants to go live. You'll simulcast out to everything.
Oh,
Everything.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Instagram Live, TikTok, LinkedIn Live, Periscope, multiple Facebook pages, all Periscope out. So we're going to be the pirate radio of good stuff. And last night we just started with Ty Sweet, who did we're calling it the Good Now concert series.
Yep.
And we're just gonna I'm just handing it out to all the top performers that we know that we've.
Now, isn't that kind of dangerous to give out your login and it's streaming live and no?
That's why. Nope, that's beautiful because at first we brought a lot of people in. This is the beautiful thing about TikTok. If you guys run team TikToks, right? There's probably gotta be like 7 people in our TikTok right now, but we can all operate at the same time, and you can all be in there at the same time.
Okay.
Right, so you can all be like messaging, commenting. We can't keep up with the comments and the mentions so much. So I'm like, guys, bring in a team, right? You gotta organize who goes live and whatever. But for the people that are outside that, I used to work with Breaking Hits and some other bands and stuff that we did Instagram takeovers. Worked with Loom and stuff, developed their Loom Live, and the Instagram takeovers is something that didn't translate to TikTok, which is weird, right? TikTok takeovers because of that thing. But I've developed a system based off of bouncing those RTMPs and then using Prism Live app, which you can do a custom RTMP in. So then I just have people download the app, Prism Live, and then our RTMP login's already in, right? And then I have to hit the switch as to what platforms they're going on through Restream.io. So they can't even, with our login on that side, can't even go live without our consent. And then we can monitor the chat, run everything on this side. I feel like an evil scientist, but for the best. This is so beautiful. It's so cool.
It sounds really complicated, but
no, it's super fun. So all you would have to do, if you wanted to do it, right? All you would have to do is download the Prism Live app. Mm-hmm. And I give you our login for that, and you hit go live, and you'd be simulcasting on everything.
Wow. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. So the other thing I was going to say, Chris, that this is hitting, I think a lot of reason for your success and why this is doing so well is social media, of course, is at an all-time high. So
Facebook Live just went up 50% last month. They reported 50% increase on their live streaming, right? Yeah. Think about when live went on Facebook and they increased 50% in a month, guys. If you just, I mean, like just
It's crazy. It's crazy. But here's the thing too, though, that so when you're streaming, all these streaming things tell you, especially for Facebook, like you might get bumped off because there's so much traffic. Do you know what I mean? Like
Snoop Dogg was just complaining on Instagram or TikTok, or I think Snoop has TikTok too now.
Okay.
Oh my God, Elton John does. Everybody's signing up. Oh gosh. But yeah, he was like, I don't know if he was complaining to he was complaining to Xbox network, saying he was going to go to PlayStation because he's like, y'all just need to, because when in history has any, oh, that is a great segue. Here we go, guys. If you guys go to our TikTok, by the way, if you don't have TikTok, that's okay. That'd be beautiful.
Okay.
If you don't have TikTok, okay, there's a beautiful thing TikTok just did. They made a web version. You don't have to have TikTok. You see we're on the web version here. You can access our TikTok directly by going to wewantgood.news, www.wewantgood.news. Okay, you can also go to yourgoodnewsnow.com, and it's on the on the TikTok page. You can also join our community. We're 460 strong already, gang. But on the third thing there, the third video, we just posted this. What's the count up to now? How many? We just posted that maybe like 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago. How many views?
13,500.
Woo! That's because that's a good one. That's a good one. Harvard. We got nothing but good news. That's all we do. Harvard just put 67, I believe, free courses online. Guys, this might be the only time in history that you can, me and my girlfriend and I, pardon, if I'm going to Harvard, I got to get it right. My girlfriend and I are going to purchase Harvard sweatshirts, and I'm going to be a Harvard alum, and that's going to look dope AF on my LinkedIn profile, because who's going to know the difference? Because it's going to say, because that's Harvard. And guys, so go on now, because Harvard, call me. Harvard, what's up? Harvard.
I love it. That's awesome. Great. And plus you piqued the interest of 500 people. So obviously it's popular.
No, but here's the beautiful thing about that. And I figured out the algorithm as far as so the other account I made, everything, and that might be a legacy account because I made it as soon as TikTok came out. And often platforms will do that. So early adoption is key, guys. If you see a platform and you had said that the girl that was making videos, right?
Yep.
That might work. If that's going to pop off and she knows that, that's a good prediction point, right? Early adoption is key. Get in and find the niches or the things that work early before the people get there, right? Make sure you're copyright safe, and always give credit to the creator. Always give credit to the creator. Integrate and use the features of the platform. That's more likely to get you pinned off because they want you to use those, and they'll know when hi. They know when you're using their features, right? And when you're recording it on their thing, that helps you. That helps with the algorithms. But what I've also realized is that if I go into our notifications, right? Regularly, it's old videos, right, and stuff, because what they're doing is, and we can go into our analytics, and that's what I love about if you have TikTok too, it's free, guys. Get the Pro, upgrade to Pro. It's absolutely free. And seriously, it's free. And you get all the analytics, right? And the analytics will tell you the most beautiful stuff in the world. I'm a very analytical person. So the reshares on this already, I don't have that thing on. Oh, can I get it? Oh, let me see if I can get in here. The reshares on that one alone are like 200, I think, already.
Wow.
You know, we did one where it was Baby Shark, a bunch of happy drunk people on a train in like England or something singing Baby Shark to a girl, and she was so thrilled. So, but that's got like 400 reshares, right? And it's, people think like views, right? So people are going out buying views. Dumb thing. Don't do it, right? It's not. That's not important. That's not what anybody cares about, and they can see through it. People see through that stuff so fast now. We're trained to do it. We're trained to be on the defense of that. So interaction, comments, reshares. Once you perpetuated reshares, guys, you're on key because that reshare might be seen a week from now by somebody else who's going to reshare, who's going to, right? And if you, and the beautiful thing about TikTok is they auto watermark anything in for you.
Yep.
Now this is a beautiful feature too. Now, again, always with permission from the content creator. But if you want to reuse somebody's video and you want to remove their watermark, but just give them full credit, all you have to do is go to the download and save live photo section, right? Then you go to your photos and then you screen record while you hold that live photo, and it's going to play back that video without the watermark on it.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I think you're talking a lot of technical stuff that people aren't going to know.
I hope somebody, though, like if these are Easter eggs, guys, these are gold. I hope somebody sees this.
Well,
you can
see the popularity. I mean, that's after a year of trying to get pregnant, she's got almost 11,000 views. You know?
Oh, that was a beautiful story. Oh, and you know what I mean? Like, these are just, I love reading these. I love seeing these. I love watching them. I love sharing them. I love the comments. When I tell you, when we go live, we go black screen, like face down, and just play music off the Alexa. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Shh. I'm sorry for anybody that did that too. I'm sorry.
Right.
Somebody on your viewers just went off. But it's beautiful. We float at like 30, 40 people that are in there, and then we just get the train going of guys, hashtag good news now. And throw down some good news. And you have the most beautiful stories. Like my 100-year-old grandfather just recovered from COVID, or like, I learned how to ride a bike today, or blah, blah, like, right. I learned, my mother learned how to Zoom. My mom doesn't Zoom. My mom didn't know, but now Zoom is like, remember Tap Mac? You still hear people say Tap Mac? When was the last time anybody saw a Mac machine? Guys, that showed my age. But like, right, it's ATM, or you go to Wawa. Anybody know about Wawa? No? All right.
No.
You don't know about Wawa?
No, what's Wawa?
Where are you in the world?
I'm in Milwaukee, dude. What is Wawa?
I will start a petition.
Okay.
To have a Wawa in Milwaukee. You don't know.
What is it?
Clearly you have a 7-Eleven.
In Texas we did, but not here. We don't.
What part of Texas?
Houston.
I did radio in Abilene.
Okay, I know.
But I know about Allsups. Allsups. It's like an Allsups.
Okay.
Right? But super. And now you can like touch screens and order food. And it's gonna just watch out for Wawa, guys. Wawa is the new 7-Eleven, but like super 7-Eleven.
I bet there's a lot of people don't know what Wawa is.
I hope there's somebody. I hope that brought value to somebody. But at the end of the day, that's all. I think as creators right now, and that's my soapbox, if anything. It's that I think a lot of people right now are thinking, how can I leverage, right? And some people are leaning in a direction that might help now, but not worth it. Not so good. And if we can utilize and if we can leverage what we have as creators to perpetuate good right now, think about the people that will be running this country and maybe putting us and our old asses in the space shuttle to get us off this planet. Elon Musk and his hot tub spaceship. But to inspire. Yep. I think one of the greatest things is your ability to influence and inspire people is the most valuable thing that you have, right? It doesn't matter. You don't need to be able to fly a plane. You don't even be able to afford a plane flight. You just need to inspire the person that does. And with that, guys, like, do the right things, inspire the right things, but for the right reasons, and do it for, do of the heart.
And I agree. I think that there's an opportunity for lots of people to do some social good and to help other people, if not helping their own self or their own family, and it's about.
Well, I think on that, it goes back to, if you take that leap of faith, right? Like, do the right thing. And I used to do a bunch of drugs. I got right with God, got clean and stuff, right? But like it finds the way, guys. God finds a way to, I'm not going to preach here, but like God, like do leverage what you have to help people, and those bills will get paid somehow. You don't know how, you don't need to know how. You just need to do the right thing, and the right things happen for the good people. And the rest of the people, you're seeing what's happening to them right now in the world. And the selfish and the greedy, and it's all everybody is right. This is a reset for the world almost, and we're seeing it. So shine on, beautiful people, shine on and do the right things. And I promise you, it's just like it'll come out of nowhere. You won't even see it, right? You won't know how.
Yep.
But it does.
That's awesome. So if people want to get a hold of you, how do they get a hold of you, Chris?
You can email us at hello@thegoodnow.org. You can also find us on TikTok. You can go there on your web browser at wewantgood.news. You can join our community at yourgoodnewsnow.com. You can click on the community tab. We're going to have an awesome new website soon. We have a website with that. Shout out Vistaprint for donating a free custom logo design for us. And you, thank you for having us, Kat. Follow Kat, share this thing. Shout out Green Bay Packers because I love sports ball.
You're lying. Who's your team then?
I'm in Philly. I love the Eagles, but because we won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yo, I was sick that night. I was so sick. I had chronic pharyngitis, and I regret. I'm like, I just want to go.
Nice. I love it. That's awesome. Well, maybe somebody, one of, the Phillies or your team will do and contribute, because I know
Eagles.
I know you have celebrities reaching out.
Sean Whalen is heading up our. Oh, guys, this is. Did I rant about this before we got on the air or after?
I may have been before. I don't know.
Okay, so since the birth of Good News Now, we've branched and we have the Good Now organization, which is now. And you can go to thegoodnow.org. Love vanity URL marketing, guys. Do that thing. Go to GoDaddy. But we now have Good Movies Now with Sean Whalen. He's awesome. Good Music Now with a really popular music blogger and manager of Alec Caldwell from The Voice, also Christina Aguilera's backup singer. We have Good Gov Now. That's going to be fun. Good Health Now. I got a Reiki master and a yoga person we're talking to. Good Sports Now, right? Good Gaming Now. It's come to, these people just come together. And what I equated all to, guys, was these were people that I worked with these people, and the platform in the end ultimately, right? Yeah. But cared about the people, and those people came back around and ended up running the platforms or being forces in the scene, right? And they just knew that I wasn't good, right? Always be kind to people, always be good to the creators, always give credit, always humble yourself to the processes. Make the things that are bigger than yourself and remove yourself from them completely. And I promise you guys, you're going to do beautiful things in this world. We can do it together. And Kat, I appreciate you. Thank you
so much, Chris. Thanks for joining me. And I hope you have a great day and stay safe.
You too. Have a good day. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks for watching.